Hi, I'm Alexi Pukanikin, and we're Chama. Today, tomorrow, and most definitely yesterday. At what cost? Chama. Gaethje, Custo. No Ballin this week, it's only Chama. It's only Chama. Chama or Chama? Chama. If you're gonna Chama, Gaethje, Custo. At what cost? At what cost are you gonna Chama? I'll tell you the cost of Chama. Entered the UFC in 2021. Late 2021. Not even at the very start of 2021. We're going to take a little history dive, all right? Just to give you the full picture. In November 2021, Poatan entered the UFC. And since then, since November 2021, currently on a 4-fight finish streak, 5-fight win streak at light heavyweight, former middleweight champion of the world, current defending light heavyweight champion of the world, UFC Ultimate Fighting Chama. My guy right here, John Jones, currently in the rankings, number 2 pound for pound. Islam Makhachev, currently number 1 pound for pound in the men's ranking in the UFC. However, Islam, if we're lucky, we see him fight twice within 365 days. But Poatan, he's always ready to go. You want a ball at what cost? It's Chama. It's simply Chama. I would argue, ladies and gentlemen, the face of UFC right now really is Poatan. It simply is Poatan. He's everywhere. He's lovable. He's a proper character. Right? This is the most I've seen a UFC like champion be like a character since Conor McGregor. For sure. I do think we have plenty of great champions, right, who are themselves. But this we got, it's Poatan. It's Chama. It's not simply Alex Pereira. It's almost a freaking like a symbolism for something now. His 2 fights against Yuri Prochazka, it really just I would argue without Alex Pereira. I sometimes say Alex Pereira. I don't know. I think Daniel Cormier pronounces it Alex Pereira. I'm just going to say Alex Pereira. UFC wouldn't be what it is right now if it wasn't for Chama, if it wasn't for Poatan. It's that simple. So UFC 313 in Las Vegas this weekend, it's Chama. It's Chama. This guy is absolutely sensational. And the fact that he's champion, the fact that we get treated to 5-rounders, main event, it's just having that thought. Like, as soon as this guy got the title, the light heavyweight title, I was just like, oh my God. Like, it's just nonstop. Like, this guy's just gonna keep giving us the goodies, the yum-yums. The yum-yums. That's all I'm looking for, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm looking for a banger card like this. And let's get into it. Of course, real quick, in the prelims, we got, Curtis Blades as well in the prelims. He's going against a freaking Russian dude that looks like he just, kind of just appeared and spawned in. It wasn't like he got birthed into this world and raised, and like it kind of just feels like this guy spawned in. 2-0 pro record. First fight in the UFC against Curtis Blades. All right, dude, let's see what this Russian freaking mountain beast can do. What else? We got a flyweight matchup between two Asian brothers. We got Joshua Van, ranked number 15 actually in the flyweight division, going against Ray Tsuruya, who's a Japanese prospect with a good amount of hype behind him. What else? Yeah. We got some banger matchups, though, definitely in the prelims. Some sleepers here and there that I'll be sticking around for. But let's just jump straight into the main card, because I really do think I got to talk about each one of these matchups real quick. We start off with a 155 matchup, which is just like absolutely beautiful. Like when a main card starts off at lightweight, it doesn't get better than that. And we got the King Green. Honestly, just like, of course, I do think Bobby is a really cool name as well, Robert or whatever, but it's just when you're called King. When you're called King, pretty cool. Definitely not an early sign of CTE. Definitely. But much love to King Green. Hope he doesn't get, more CTE, because he's matched up against the dangerous prospect, Mauricio Ruffy. I don't know which one sounds worse. If I say roofie, which obviously you don't want to roofie anyone, or roughy, like he's a, like he's a rough. Oh, God, I can't even say that. Because this guy is that savage. All right, maybe I'll say Mauricio. I'll just say Mauricio. Mauricio is, I believe, a fighting nerd. So part of that Brazilian fighting squad where they're just freaking savages on the up and up. We got Callao Baralho. I got that right for sure. Mauricio, and then last week, John Silva just fought. Already becoming a fan favorite, and he's not even ranked yet. And this is the same thing with Mauricio. Not ranked yet, not in the ranked ladder of things, but very, very most likely will be in the very near future. I think a very clear, entertaining finish would get Mauricio a ranking. He's currently just on his third fight now, so this is going to be his third showing. Okay, maybe not yet, but it's close. You're already getting put in the main card against a big name like King Green. Almost classic that we've heard multiple times in the MMA world. Brother from the United States, and we got just a homeboy from Brazil. And we're gonna find out who's got the toughness, who's gonna land that one to go sleepy bye-bye. All right, definitely gonna be a banger matchup. Lots of entertainment, lots of fireworks. That's how we kick off the main card. Then we get to the ladies, and of course, in a way, we just want them to rest. Of course, UFC was thinking that in that way, like this card, this is the only female fight of the night with again, before anyone out there gets all, just worked up about, oh, how dare they, we want the women to be rested and relaxed during Saturday, which is International Women's Day. Why would we want women to, cause violence on each other on International Women's Day? Like PR wise, that's almost like a negative thing. So yeah, all these female fighters, they're relaxing and resting on Saturday night, except for these two. These two savage ladies are clocking in for work. Some brutal, high-intensity work for Saturday. We have a women's strawweight matchup between the number 5 ranked Amanda Lemos versus the number 7 ranked Yasmin Lucindo. Both Brazilian sisters. Both got the short hair with the tatted up and the whole thing. Very close matchup right now. Yasmin is looking like the favorite, small favorite. I think it's just because she's definitely younger in age. However, you look at this matchup. Both ladies definitely have a gas tank, so there's gonna be a pretty high pace going through all 3 rounds. Really tough for me to say what's going to freaking happen, but I do think whoever does the better grappling defense is going to be able to edge this one out. I'll be not edging one out. Whoa! That's too far. Alexei, how disrespectful. I think I'm going to go with Amanda Lemos just because of the experience, but rooting for Yasmin, of course. Early in her UFC career, I believe. Came in 2022. So, hell yeah, I'm all for that. And shout out to these two ladies for, kind of defying the odds of International Women's Day. They're like, it's just another day. Gotta get to work and put on a show. So, bam, shout out to Yasmin and Amanda. Then we get to the fight before the co-main event and the main event. This, I personally think, if the co-main event is slightly let down because of, the short notice appearance, then I do think this matchup is going to be fireworks all the way through, high level. Even though these aren't the biggest names, the champions, not super high up on the rankings, but the number 13, Jalen Turner from the U.S., going against Ignacio Bahamondes, and this is another men's lightweight division matchup. Jalen Turner. Oh, Jalen Turner. Oh, my God. I personally think Jalen Turner has the best build. Physical build to become, a lightweight champion. He's the way he's shaped is the lightweight John Jones. I'm not even kidding. He's so long. He can cover distance so much. He's so clean with his strikes and so powerful. But sometimes Jalen, I don't want to assume, but he gets in his own head sometimes so that he can't get the job finished. He'll start off strong, but the end result is, not what he wants. For example, didn't Jalen Turner go up against freaking JDM? Or am I just tripping? No, that's another long black. No, but Jalen Turner has been like, he destroys some people, but then sometimes it doesn't like go his way. No. Okay, no, sorry. It was sorry. No, I get this. If you understand UFC, sorry, that was a little bit messed up. But okay, no. JDM had a fight where he got badly hurt. Sorry. His matchup, his most recent matchup last year against Renato Moicano, Money Moicano, he practically KO'd the fuck out of Renato Moicano, but instead of just hopping on to get the finish, he just stood there. So then Renato was, in a way able to recover, and then in the second round, Renato Moicano made the comeback. That hurt my heart, dude. Okay, Jalen Turner beat the crap out of King Green at the end of 2023. That one was a brutal one, but it just shows you, like, nah, this guy is still pretty darn next level. Then the Renato Moicano fight. Oh, dear Lord. That was not really Chama of Jalen Turner, at least. So, Jalen Turner, I have like high hopes of this guy. Like, I genuinely think in the lightweight division, his build is just so intimidating, and the potential of it is like sky high. But then you go, oh my God. And then the matchup of Ignacio Bahamondes. This Chilean brother, like, he must have come from the mountains, bro. Like, this guy is freaking dangerous. Just like Jalen Turner. Dangerous. There's some high level of skill and knowledge and ability to just go bye-bye. Ignacio Bahamondes, one of the only ones in the UFC who has successfully landed a spinning back wheel kick right to the freaking jaw, clean KO, lights out. That was his second fight in the UFC in 2021. Has been winning. I think he's only taken one loss so far. Yeah. No, 2 losses. He lost his first showing in the UFC, lost one time in a decision in 2023, and has bounced back since then with 2 finishes in the first round, one of them being in the Las Vegas Sphere, which I witnessed that, and it was just freaking brutal. This guy is honestly Chama. Either way, even though everyone might be under the impression that, okay, co-main event, this is when the fireworks start, this is when the real swanging and banging starts. Nope. I would argue, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a real treat right here. I think starting with Jalen Turner versus Ignacio Bahamondes, this matchup is going to start off with the fireworks, and it won't end till we're done with UFC 313 in general. All right. Be on the lookout for this matchup. I personally think Ignacio Bahamondes is going to clutch up, get the decision win. I don't think there's going to be a finish. I think this is going to be a 3-round war, a technical war. I could be wrong. Both men are killers. Something might just slip and land. I could always be wrong. However, very high-level stuff right now in terms of matchup and just, lightweight men's division. These guys are going for it. All right. Very exciting stuff. So then let's get into higher up on that ladder in the lightweight division. I think this is not for the BMF title. This is just the lightweight matchup. It is between the ranked number 3 in the world in the lightweight division, Justin Gaethje, against ranked number 11 in the world, Rafael Fiziev. And Justin Gaethje is a underdog right now. And this is after last week, his original matchup with Dan Hooker was canceled, as Dan Hooker decided to Chama a little too hard during a sparring session or training or whatever, broke his hand or just injured the hell out of his hand. So then everybody's heartbroken. It took me days and nights to get over that. It really did. Oh, man. Dan The Hangman Hooker against Justin Gaethje. Justin the Highlight Gaethje. Oh, my God. It would have been, UFC fans' wet dream matchup is Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. It's simply that we didn't get it this time. Maybe, hopefully, I don't really know. I'm doubtful, but they fucking reschedule it some other day in the future. I mean, it would just be a pleasure to see. But however, we have the savage from Azerbaijan, Rafael Fiziev. This is his second time going against Justin Gaethje. Now, Rafael Fiziev has been very vocal about how thankful he is of this opportunity. I don't think he was really expecting this to go his way. Of course, it's a very great thing that he was able to get picked to replace Dan Hooker. However, Rafael Fiziev hasn't fought since September 23rd, 2023. So it's been close to, not that, a year and a half-ish. He's been away from the UFC octagon. Now, this is his second time fighting Justin Gaethje. The last time they fought was pretty much 2 years ago, almost exactly. And it was in London, and Justin Gaethje was able to win the decision after a 3-round war. Will it be war now this time? Yes, it will be. Justin Gaethje has been very vocal about how he's treating this. He says if he gets this win, he's going to be adamant on getting that title shot, which I personally think, just because Justin Gaethje is called the highlight for a reason, and he brings asses to seats, you want to match him up with whoever's the current 155 champion. But let's just say it's Islam Makhachev, right? You wanna give him the chance to go for it one more time, and that's kind of the gist of it. Justin Gaethje, if he wins this, he gets the shot one more time at the 155 belt. And if that doesn't really work out, I think he's close to calling it a day with one of the most legendary and obviously first ballot Hall of Fame in the UFC fighter. However, it is strange to me how this guy is an underdog. You know what I'm saying? I can understand it in a way. Like Rafael Fiziev, he's pretty all right. He's like a high level guy. He's younger. Rafael Fiziev is at least younger than Justin Gaethje. Not by a lot, though. Not by a lot, but I don't know. Do people think he's like fresher? I really don't know what's the deal here. Like I'm not like downplaying Rafael Fiziev, but this is Justin Gaethje we're talking about. I mean, this guy is there to hurt you. And he actually hurts the hell out of people, man. If anyone hurts anybody the most in the lightweight division, it's this guy. Justin is scary, man. He's trying to make you a highlight, dude. That's like a scary. The highlight as a nickname, as a fighter name, the highlight. Because he knocks these people out so brutally and so many times that he's just a highlight. He's always getting He's just getting bonuses all the time, dude. Because he's just like the most entertaining guy ever. It's crazy the entertainment value that UFC is throwing for this 313. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So with all this being said, Justin's winning this. I love Rafael Fiziev. I think he's a perfect matchup to give us a great show. But Justin, I'm telling you, man, Justin is he ate a tough one. Like that Max Holloway KO was a freaking tough, but he's taken the right amount of time away from it. He fully recovered. And we're talking about Rafael Fiziev, who's been away for quite a while. And he's coming off of a loss too. It's not like he won and then decided to take, he took a loss and then he took, right? Oh, no, I don't know. Justin Gaethje, TKO, third round. I'm calling it right now. Boom. Put it on the highlights. And finally, we go to the main event of UFC 313 in Las Vegas. Alex Poatan Pereira fights Magomed Ankalaev, the number 1 light heavyweight contender in the world. Alex Pereira being the current light heavyweight champion of the world. I've already gave Alex a good amount of intro and praise, but I just want you to realize last year, he exponentially freaking just his stock skyrocketed last year because he just simply defended his belt 3 times in 1 year. Saved a card or two. TKO's Jamal Hill. Head kicks Yuri Prohaska in the summer. And then brutally beats Khalil Roundtree down in October. It's Chama. I'm on UFC or MMA Twitter. Dude, it's only Chama. It's Poatan and Chama. Poatan, Chama. Chama, Poatan. It's Poatan doing a funny dance with some famous with fucking Mark Wahlberg or, Or then he's doing like a fucking slip and slide in Australia into a fucking sea full of crocodiles. I don't know, dude. This guy is doing the craziest shit. I can't even keep up, dude. Whatever you imagine in your head that Alex Pereira is doing right now, he's probably doing it. He's probably doing it and getting paid while doing it. He understands that, just generally age-wise, it's not like he's gonna, it's not like he's got a decade in this game. Not like Song Yadong type of thing where it's like, okay, you can still treat this like, okay, we could take it step by step, Nah. Alex Pereira has been cerebral in the way that he has put himself or positioned himself to be the face of the goddamn UFC right now. Right now, Alex Pereira is number 3 ranked in the men's pound for pound. But again, like I told you, John Jones, He's busy doing fucking, ads with fucking Donald Trump, right? Or something like that, right? For RFK, something, right? Islam Makhachev, he needs a 6-month notice so that he can cut the actual weight, because he's a freaking Islam Makhachev, a goddamn light heavyweight. He could probably fight in the light heavyweight, but that's how much weight this guy fucking drops. So if you exclude those two guys, it's Alex Pereira right there, who you can expect to at least see 2 to 3 times a year. And every time, it's going to be a finish. It's going to be brutal. It's going to get as real as it gets. Now, you know what else is real? Dagestan wrestling. Now, okay, yes, Merab had that one title defense. Now everyone's like, right? Still, I'm convinced you're born in a certain geological freaking place. It's gonna build you a certain way, mentally, physically. Magomed Ankalaev from Dagestan, and he's done everything he has to do to earn this title shot. I don't have anything against Ankalaev. I think everyone else is just, hating a little too much or something like that. I watched the Jan Blachowicz fight with him where it was a draw, right? And it was controversial. I maybe think that Jan Blachowicz won. However, he could not continue. He goes against Johnny Walker, could not continue. TKO's Johnny Walker, which is just like, hey, dude, you're not the only guy. Right? And then, wins a decision against Alexander Rakic. Dude, I don't think you can do. I think Dagestan wrestling versus the Chama. The Chama left hook, the Poatan left hook, dude. Yeah, nah. Like, this isn't even like a Dagestan wrestling thing. Like, again, like, I still believe in the strength of Dagestan wrestling, but dude, the fight starts standing up, dude. You know what I'm saying? Alex Pereira been doing these side quests. Watch Ankalaev shoot for the double leg, and then Alex Pereira flying knees this guy. I don't know. Or that hook from the pits of hell just appears all of a sudden on Magomed Ankalaev's jaw. And then that's that. I don't know. I'm so on Chama right now. Chama at what cost? Chama a que Custo. It's Chama or Chama. There's no other fucking way, man. There's simply no other option. It's Chama. I will be shocked. I'll give you that. I will be simply shocked if Ankalaev pulls this off. I really do. Yeah. It's as simple as that. 5-rounder, I think it's gonna round two TKO, Alex Pereira. That's that. What a weekend ahead we have. What a Saturday night we're gonna have. UFC 313, Las Vegas. Chama age Custo. There you go. Little Portuguese for you. Nothing else really. I mean, F1 preseason was last week. However, I don't think there's really that much to dig into. As much as I'd want to, as much as I want to say Williams posted signs in a Williams posted the fastest time or whatever, and they improved already on their qualifying. I'm not going to buy into it. I don't want to give myself this false hope and then I look like an idiot once the season starts, okay? But just to give you a little teaser, next week, the full spiel, whole breakdown, whole season predictions. I'm going to hit you with it. We're going to kick it off together next week. All right, but preseason testing, we're not going to talk too much, okay? There's one or two things. Okay, McLaren, I want to point out that McLaren did this kooky thing where there's been an increase of the use of, they basically spray this kind of paint onto the cars. So once the cars do the laps, the spray of the paint on the car gives the engineers or whatever the fucking, the aerodynamic engineers, they can literally just see how the air flows with the car, right? And that's been like the use of it has been like increasing like every year during testing. This year, again, more than ever, teams are using the paint. But get this, the defending like teams, constructors champions, McLaren, they did this thing where like they pretty much just freaking covered the whole car with the paint. Like usually you just cover up like one little piece of the wing or like some other part. They covered like pretty much at least like one full half the long way through. And then like freaking like let's just say 2/3 of the car was like covered in that aerodynamic spray paint or whatever the hell it is, right? Some technical shit. This is fun, though. This is nerdy shit. I got to drop this knowledge on you. They do this. As soon as they do it, and then they put the car on track, they're like, there's the cameras are like there. The whole fucking, the testing is broadcasted to the world. And I mean, all the other teams are there too. And then you're thinking like, what? Why would McLaren just show everybody in the world how the air flows past their car? And they had obviously the best car at the end of last season. But then you're thinking like, what? Like McLaren aren't that stupid. They won the freaking constructors title last year. So are they troll? Are they playing some like 1000 IQ 5 brain type of plays, or like is it like is it something like they're almost running another spec of their car, like another version of their car? And then they're like, they accidentally, because the whole thing is the car pulled in after a few laps. Then like all the staff like piled around it, tried to cover it. And then you're just like, no, there's no way y'all are that stupid, right? Of course, who knows? Modern day, somebody's always going to be a little... Genuinely, the whole car, you could see the whole airflow of the goddamn thing. So it makes you think, did McLaren do that on purpose? What kind of mind games are they playing? Really, what kind of mind games? Because I think McLaren is like the one, like, really, we don't... you know what? I take that back. We don't know anything. We really don't, guys. Preseason testing, you can't really judge anything off of that just because the track conditions were not ideal at all. And in Melbourne, we're going to get freaking nice and warm there for sure. So it's the times and how the car reacts to shit is like I would assume pretty different. We don't know nothing going into the season, and that's what's going to make this season so fun. We don't know nothing. All we know is that Max Verstappen won 4 in a row. Somehow, by the grace of God, he did that. And also McLaren freaking were able to clutch it up in the end. But now we're like, and it's like, how can you not root for Ferrari? But it's just like everything, twists and turns, peaks and valleys, you know what I'm saying? F1 is about to kick off next week. I cannot wait to talk about that, break that whole thing down with y'all. Thank you for sticking with me, breaking down the whole UFC 313. Shout out to women. It's going to be International Women's Day on Saturday, so shout out to women. I got something cooking for y'all. That I'm going to be putting out on March 8th. And thanks for sticking along. It's Chama, Custo. Chama. Let's go. I'm Alexi Pukin. I'll see you next week.